Okay. So I am Ahmed Mohammed Tofiq. I just turned 18 a month ago. I was born and brought up in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but I completed my high schooling from India, Kota specifically. That's where my father is from. And I like to work with the environment. I have been working within the environment and climate justice field for quite some time now. Uh, I would say I love reading and watching shows. And I think the two subjects that I'm just genuinely good at are biology and English. And yeah, I I've been working with IDC for a little over a year now, and I applied to around 20 something colleges in the US and around five in the UK. Yeah, that's about it. So there's a funny story behind this. The reason that like me and my entire family moved back from Saudi was because I wanted to enroll myself in a coaching in Kota. Because both of my parents are doctors, and similar to them, I wanted to be one too. I mean, I still do. But I just thought that NEET is the way for me. So in the eighth grade, we left everything in Saudi and came back to India so that I could enroll myself in a coaching. So in the ninth grade, my vice principal advised me not to do that because it's too early. Ninth grade is not the time for me to enroll myself into a coaching, so I didn't. And then in the 10th grade, COVID hit, and I had heard relatives and friends saying that the online mode of education, especially in the coaching, is not really one that is helpful in any case. So then I thought that I should put this on hold for another year maybe, and that I'll start from 11th. But then in the 10th grade, I sort of started reading about universities abroad and how they offer a better education. I mean, of course, doctors from India and engineers from India, and I think any profession from India are very competitive. But then again, the sort of access to resources and opportunities that universities abroad would give me, um, I don't think Indian universities would have been able to do that for me. So that is when I decided that I should probably try for that. I think the main emphasis that IDC had was personal, like a very personalized experience, and I think that was very crucial to me because when I decided that I want to go for US universities, I'd started watching a lot of videos of people that were already there and how they got in, and I started talking to different people about their process of applying and getting in and everything. So I would say that I had a general idea, and that I had started working very hard towards um, towards the pursuit of that end goal. But then I didn't have a clear direction. And that is when I decided that I need to consult somebody, that I need to go for a consultancy service. And of course, I did speak with a lot of consultancy services. But then again, the personalized experience that I had at IDC and the sort of mastery in their fields that Shilpa ma'am and Parmita ma'am had when I interacted them in the demo session, that sort of assured me that I think, this is my place because they're really, really experienced, and they're going to give me the attention that I need to sort of direct me in the right way. So I think that is the main standout about IDC. So I think every student, whoever, whether they're looking at UK universities or universities in the US or Canada or Australia, wherever, everybody has their own dream universities. So, and I'm pretty sure they have a general idea of which universities are ones that they would like to attend. So I would say I was in the same boat. I had one dream university and a few other universities that I would be lucky to get into. Um, but then again, I think my list of universities that I was thinking about applying to was it was not very balanced. It was either very ambitious or it was, you know, not ambitious at all. So I think IDC and of course the mentors that I worked with helped me create a list that was more balanced, wherein I had a lot of ambitious universities and but a very good balance between my targets and my safeties. And other universities that are economically feasible for me and my family. And I think this is one factor that people rule out while considering their universities. I know I did, but thankfully I had IDC and their mentors to guide me. So yeah, I think the university list that I had was very nuanced and also very economically feasible for me. Like I said, I had a general idea about whatever was required, and I'd already started working towards things that I forget. So when I contacted IDC, the first thing they did was they sort of asked me to focus on. So I'm talking about extracurriculars over here. So they asked me to sort of focus on things that matter to me the most and sort of let go of things that don't matter to me, even if they would look good on an application. I think that was one aspect of IDC and their mentors that really helped me to remain calm throughout the entire process, because it was getting really, really overwhelming. There was a time where I would I couldn't afford to sleep for more than 6 hours. And when I would sleep on the bed, I wouldn't wake up because the bed was too comfortable. So I started sleeping on the floor so that whenever the alarm would ring, I would wake up. I think that is and other experiences like those, I think they were sort of not very fruitful for me. So IDC helped me realize that, you know, these are the things that I should work on and these are the things that I should let go of. So that really eased the process further. Uh, Again, with profile building, when it came to my, you know, when it came to how I expressed myself as a person, did I come off as somebody who was very extroverted, but at the same time not very critical or not a very deep thinker? Or was I somebody who was kind of ambiverted, but you know, he thought 10 times before whatever he said, and whatever he said was very meaningful. So I think that transition again was something that IDC helped me um, go through and sort of reflect on in my application. So yeah, and definitely help with the essays. About the essays, I would like to think that I'm a good writer, but the kind of writing that US colleges require and even the UK ones, they're very different from what um, you know, what you would write as a book or something you would write in a 10th grade board essay. So yeah, they certainly helped me with that as well. It's a funny story. I already have two friends that enrolled after my enrolling with IDC. I asked them to do it because I had a really fun experience. So I think the answer to that is a 10 on 10. I would certainly recommend um, anybody to sort of work with IDC. But I would also ask them to go in with a general idea, because uh, if you do not have a general idea and if you need the mentors sort of spoon feed you and sort of work with you on every step of the way, that becomes really uncomfortable for them and yourself alike, because sometimes you may not be able to get your point across the table and sometimes you may not be able to fully understand what they're trying to convey to you. So I would certainly recommend this to anybody and everybody who is applying to US or UK universities from India, because they are certainly helpful. And I think without them, I wouldn't have been able to get as many acceptances and as many colleges as I have. To whoever's watching this, whatever situation you're in right now, whether you're during, you know, whether you're in the application phase or in the preparation phase or wherever you are, if you're working hard and you're not seeing the results and you think it's not going to work, it does work out. I think it works out for everybody. So just hang in there, I guess, and keep working hard.